So this section of the Caption course is all about your workflow and actually getting things done. Our first tip here is to create a habit of writing. The best way to become a better writer is writing more. So take the time to actually do this on a very consistent basis, ideally daily. Create a place for you to just write. Whether that be a Google Doc or the Notes app within your phone, just have a place to dump thoughts and work on your writing. And don't overthink this too much. Don't get stuck staring at a blank page. Write about something you're passionate about and something that you love to write about. The more that you can write, the better your skills will become within writing. So that's a great approach to becoming a better writer overall, which will absolutely help you when it comes to writing Instagram captions, but let's help you out more specifically with writing those captions. So our first tip here is to write your captions out in batches. A major reason why so many people have so many problems when it comes to writing captions is because they're usually trying to do it spur of the moment, making it a very difficult situation because usually when you're forced to think of something, it becomes the most difficult. And obviously you can't do this all the time as there will be some time sensitive things, but when you do have the time and opportunity to think about it a little more, give it to yourself. Being more thoughtful about your overall caption strategy and thinking about it beforehand will eliminate those times when you're panicking while at your friend's house having dinner, stressing that you haven't got that post out yet. Plus, by taking this larger approach, this more top-down view of things, it can really help you to stay consistent with that brand voice we talked about in the previous section. So if you can, we recommend writing out a month's worth of captions for your content at one time. This is a great way to get all of your content planned for the month, and not just the content, but that ever important caption. So this will keep you consistent with your content getting distributed, but it'll also keep you very consistent with that delivery of that brand voice that we've worked so hard to develop. And we want to see the benefits that can come from that. So by giving yourself this dedicated time to perform this task, you're going to get far better results and get a lot more from it. Plus, seeing your content laid out in this way will give you a way better idea as to how you're actually performing when it comes to your content strategy. Are you sharing enough of your personality? Should you be doing more or less sales content? By having this all laid out, you can actually see a more holistic view for how you're showing up on Instagram and see if that's consistent with your goals for using the platform. And if you're someone who has struggled with writing captions and you're thinking, Ben, there's no way I could possibly write down a month's worth of captions at one time, don't worry, we got you covered as well. There is a downloadable file linked to this video that will give you a month worth of caption prompts to help making those captions substantially easier. So go ahead and click that link down below to download that and use that to walk through this exercise for your next month of content. There's a prompt for each day of the month and it will make this whole process far less stressful and a lot easier for you. And it's a great exercise to even further develop that brand voice. So now let's cover some more tools that you can use. And luckily there are quite a few different tools on the internet that are free tools that can make writing your captions substantially easier to do and a lot more fun. The first is our Instagram scheduler here at Flick. Getting your Instagram captions and posts scheduled out will help you with keeping your audience engaged. Our scheduler is free with your Flick account and it's currently in beta mode. And if you'd like to be a part of that beta, you can sign up today. One of the best tools to use when writing captions or just writing anything in general is Grammarly. It's a free plugin that will help you make mistake-free captions by keeping an eye on your spelling, clarity, tone, and style of voice. It is a very comprehensive tool that makes writing substantially easier. Cliche Finder is another great tool to help you delete and stop using phrases that are a little bit overused online. And the best part, if you're speaking to an audience that lives outside of America, hello to a lot of you out there, Cliche Finder will help you avoid using expressions that are just way too American for more of a mass global audience to understand. And if you're looking for more ways to become an even better writer, we recommend checking out copyhackers.com to help you with upping your writing game. You'll find articles, training, and videos to help you with your writing skills that will help you tremendously when it comes to writing captions. Next, you want to be sure to be using hashtags. Duh. As we're Flick, you know we're obsessed with hashtags, so naturally and obviously you can't get away without using hashtags in your content as well, and it's in your own best interest also. Hashtags not only help you gain new followers on Instagram, but it also helps you reach more people, connect with new potential followers, and find content that is related to your niche. We can go on and on about hashtags, and we have, so be sure to check out our hashtag academy to learn how to find the best hashtags for your brand. But let's establish why hashtags are needed and how they work when they are in a caption. Use hashtags as keywords for your content. Using relevant targeted hashtags on your post is still the best way to get discovered by people on Instagram. However, they must, and I stress must, be relevant to the content you're sharing. A lot of the reason why people aren't finding success success when it comes to using hashtags is because the tags they're using simply aren't related or super relevant to the specific content it's being attached to. Think of it this way. You want your website to be discovered on the first page of Google. However, the only way to do that is by creating content that is optimized for your website. Instagram is the same way with its hashtags. The more you post relevant content that's optimized around the hashtags you're using, the better the chance you have at improving your discoverability and landing on the explore page, which is crucial and game-changing for your account and its growth. This is why it's so important to have an efficient hashtag strategy for Instagram. If you're struggling with hashtags, don't worry, we've got you here as well. We will help you find the perfect hashtags for your account and even provide you with suggested hashtags that will work best for your account. Get started with a completely free 7-day trial of Flick's hashtag research tool to make this whole process so much easier and for you to get a lot more from it. So go ahead and try a free 7-day trial on us so that you can see the results for yourself. And that's your homework for this section, is to go experiment with finding the right hashtags using Flick's tools to start actually benefiting from the amazing tool that hashtags still are on Instagram. So happy hashtag hunting, and I'll see you in the next section where I break down the 30-day caption challenge to really put a bow on this whole course and to take our captions to another level.